we would like to welcome to the podium the candidate for Broome County Legislature, Mr. Michael Vasquez.
Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Now I'm going to have some fun here, and excuse me, I wanted to make sure I got this right, so I wrote it down, because it's a very important subject that we're going to be speaking about. So as I said, I'm Michael Vasquez, and I am a candidate for Broome County Legislature in Broome County. And I say welcome to my colleagues and concerned citizens of Tioga and Broome counties. I would say good afternoon, but I cannot, because our governor, Andrew Cuomo, is preventing that. We're all here today because we want an answer and to seek action. An answer to the simple question, when can our casinos open for business? The action is actually opening them. You might think that this would be a simple thing, that since barbers and salons, malls and gyms, virtually every business of almost every description are now open for business to a limited degree, you might think casinos would be as well. Sadly, that is not the case. I wish I could tell you why. Our state and our counties demanded that we close down virtually every aspect of our lives to flatten the curve. We silenced our state legislature, focusing power on the governor and his advisors to get through this unprecedented crisis, and we made it through together. It hurt, but we did. We lost lanes, laundromats, thrift stores, and charities, and small businesses. But the curve was flattened. Deaths from COVID-19 in New York are now counted on one hand with fingers left over. That should be news to celebrate. It should signal the return to normalcy. Yet we are here today as this is not the case. Our governor retains emergency power and our casinos remain closed. We have no reason for either. In July, the national unemployment rate dropped to 10.2% as Atlantic City casinos reopened. For New York State, unemployment increased to 15.9%, even higher than it had been in June. Part of that is because Governor Cuomo has seemingly randomly decided which businesses can open and when, because he tells us it's for our safety, because we need to wait for a cure. In the meantime, as strong New Yorkers, we have rallied. We have ordered takeout to keep our favorite restaurants open. We have bought goods online from our favorite shops. We have allowed our governor to define when and where we can eat in public and what foods can be on our menu, because he has the emergency power meant to keep us all safe. Of course, we are safe now. We've not only flattened the curve, we crushed it. Deaths due to COVID-19 are at the lowest level since we started counting in March, even in nursing homes. We are wearing masks everywhere and socially distancing everywhere outside of our homes. This all comes with a cost. Stress for the average citizen is at highs similar to those on battle zones. Every business and job fear that tomorrow they might not be here. Recreation is almost non-existent. So why are we at Tioga Downs and the large and small casinos and racinos across the state? We want to know that not only is our job safe, but so is the job of our neighbor. Because we are one community, united, and in unison, we want to relax. Over 5,000 of our friends and family cannot relax. Come October 1st, they might not have a job. Our counties, like Broome County and Tioga, may lose millions, hundreds of millions in tax revenue, which means that much needed services for those at risk could be cut. Our children across the state and in our communities could suffer as tens of billions of dollars are taken from our schools. All of this because Andrew Cuomo apparently can't be bothered about an industry that he championed 7 years ago. Governor Cuomo won't say why casinos like Tioga Downs can't open, even as other businesses have been open for more than 2 months. Even as a community, we safeguard each other. This is unacceptable. If we lose even one casino, the state will feel the consequences. If we lose Tioga Downs on October 1st, how many small businesses in Broome, Portland, Chemung, and Steuben will also be lost? How many will become unemployed, struggle to keep their homes and to feed their children? How many schools won't have the supplies and teachers our kids need and deserve? The dominoes fall far much farther than that. Still, we don't need to go that far to understand that if the casinos are to be kept closed, if lives are to be put in peril, we, the people of New York, deserve to know why. It is literally the very least that can be done. Governor Cuomo, we call on you now. There are 5,000 workers. No. There are more than 400,000 of our immediate friends and family members of our New York extended family in just the southern tier alone that demand an answer and action. The answer is yes, our casinos can open, and the action is to open them now. I thank you.
This is Michael Vasquez, and I'm here with you. I'm at Tioga Downs, as you can see. The event is still ongoing. We're going to be wrapping up in just a little bit. But I know there's a very important question that I was hoping the media would ask that I wanted to give to you. Because the question you may be wondering, Mike, you're running for Broome County Legislature. That's Broome County. You're in Tioga County. Why are you there? Well, here's a really good answer for you. Because the jobs in Tioga are the jobs in Broome County. The reaction is they're both connected. One community. We're the southern tier. There are over 100 people who work at Tioga Downs that live in Broome County, in the 13th district that I'm running for. Their lives, their kids, their homes are part of my concern. Their jobs are part of all of our jobs. And this isn't just, and I want people to understand what's the magnitude of this. Because we're not just talking about Tioga County and the casino. We're talking about jobs. We're talking about $57 million that goes to taxes in our communities. We're talking about Binghamton alone, Broome County alone, receives $1.2 million in tax revenue just from Tioga Downs. We get another $2.4 million that comes straight from Del Lago Casino. That's $4 million in tax revenue for our county, Broome County, that is going bankrupt in 5 days. I think we need that money. Those are jobs that are going to affect us all. We're talking about $57 million going through our schools from taxes from Tioga and the other casinos that are helping to pay for our kids in their school supplies and being able to get teachers to make sure our schools are safe for our children. You know what? I think that's important. So why did I, Michael Vasquez, the Broome County candidate for the legislature in District 13, why am I up speaking before the public, telling you that it's important that Tioga Downs opens? Because I care about the people in Broome County, Tioga, Chemung, Steuben, Cortland, and the rest of New York and PA as well. We're one family, and this is an issue that's going to affect all of us. The media didn't ask me this, but I think you needed to know. So I thank you, and I hope you have a